It's the town that lost its leaders when the tsunami of March the 11th crashed in. Otsuchi, like many other communities along the Japanese north coast, was almost erased from the map. Among the 1,700 dead and missing were the town's mayor and more than 30 other council officials, leaving Otsuchi with almost no functioning leadership. Swept away were all the town's hospitals, 5 of its 7 schools, the fire and police stations and supermarkets. So just how can a community like Otsuchi rebuild? North Asia correspondent Mark Willisey travelled there to see if the town can recover from this calamity.
From the sublime beauty of nature to the utter horror it can unleash. This is all that remains of Otsuchi. Here on March the 11th, more than 10% of the population was swept to their deaths by the tsunami. The Furadate family is returning to what remains of their home. The red flag denotes it's been searched for bodies, something that haunts this grieving family.
My husband was at home by himself when the tsunami hit, but his body has not been found. I've been going to the morgue every day, praying that my husband's body will be found.
All this family can do now is wander the wasteland which was once their neighbourhood and continue to pray. The raw power of the 13-metre high tsunami that hit Otsuchi is still visible here. Just clearing away the rubble of this town will take months, if not years.
Just to give you an idea of the size of the reconstruction task facing this community, this pile of debris is more than 10 metres high. And every day, hundreds upon hundreds of truckloads of rubbish and rubble are added to it. This is just one pile of debris. There are thousands of piles just like this, all up and down the Japanese coastline.
The scrap heaps here stretch on for hundreds of metres. No one yet has a plan for what to do with this mountain of debris, and one reason for that is the Otsuchi local government is only just hauling itself out of the rubble too. Deputy Mayor Masaaki Tobai is now Otsuchi's reluctant leader because his close friend and boss, Mayor Koki Kato, was killed by the tsunami, along with 32 other municipal officials. But they're not the only thing the waves took.
It's endless. Gone is the town office, all the hospitals, 5 of our 7 schools, fire and police stations, the library and our supermarkets. The whole ability to function as a town was lost.
That's only too evident when you walk through the heart of this wasteland. Eerily, the clock in the city centre stopped during the earthquake, while the time the tsunami hit is marked forever on the clock on the town hall up the road. Tatsu Fujieda and her husband haven't been back to Otsuchi since their home was torn to pieces by the waves.
We saw our house being washed away from the hill. We saw the rooftop float away. Then the water began to swirl and our home just disappeared altogether.
The Fujiedas are struggling to recognise anything here because it's hard to find your bearings when everything you know has been swept away. The prospect of rebuilding here also alarms them.
We want to move to higher ground because it was so frightening. I don't ever want to see those waves again.
There are discussions about moving the town to higher ground, but the hills around here are so steep they'd be hard to develop for housing.
Those who've lost more than jobs or houses also want Otsuchi moved.
The tsunami killed so many people. Nobody thought such a big tsunami would ever swallow our town.
From the high ground, the divine watches over the destruction. Stripped to bare earth by the tsunami, Otsuchi may have to relocate before it can rebuild. Otherwise, it could be swallowed once again. Mark Willesee, Lateline.